Elise and Florian seen fighting over Stacey at the after-party of 90 Day Fiancé cast and additional friends. Florian and Elise battled over Stacey during 90 Day Fiancé's recent after-party with all the cast members. Stacey and Florian are having a troubled marriage due to infidelity and many other issues. When the couple stepped in to tell all of Happily Ever After, she exposed him. She announced that she is alone in their house without him. Florian left Stacey after he got a job in a different city. Well, Elise had short-lived romantic entanglements with Hunt for Love men, who ended up single. But her return on the upcoming season of Before the 90 Days went viral. She has a new man in her life, Joshua, who is from Australia. Why did Florian and Elise clash over his wife? 90 Day Fiancé, Florian pissed off with Stacey's claims while Elise brawled with Australian BF. Florian got pissed off when Stacey sharply accused him of leaving her behind because he received his American citizenship. She claimed he used her for a green card and whatnot. He looked in utter shock, trying to justify his move. He told their co-stars on 90 Day Fiancé Tell-All that he had urged his wife to relocate to his place, but she had rejected the offer. Elise, on the other hand, featured in Before the 90 Days new season, involved herself in a 30-minute straight-up altercation. She and her new boyfriend, Joshua, were at the beach when a heated argument between them broke out. They slammed each other for the most minor things. Their personalities were very different, even though they hit it off immediately on a date. 90 Day Fiancé, Florian and Elise wrestle about Stacey in Afterparty. A Reddit thread from a user came at the right time, when 90 Day Fiancé wrapped up its after-party celebration in NYC. TLC gathered the cast members of all time for a reunion. The OP claimed that they attended the holiday party and people can ask away questions. They shared a picture to prove they were indeed present. Among the known cast, there is a curly-headed lady who might be the one. She claimed that she went as a podcaster and content creator. The after-party took place at the Dream Hotel, where drama ensued since it was filmed in its entirety. She opened up about Darcey and Stacey, saying the twins are just as they appear on TV. But Florian and Elise called out to each other, and they fought over Stacey as their topic. Not much has been detailed in the thread, but the witness promised high-end flirting and fighting among the franchise's most renowned faces. But the woman told a commenter that the night ended with the two butting heads. The piping hot tea is already out in public, so people are waiting to see what unfolded between Florian and Elise. One doubted whether they both were flirting or whether either of them did. But Stacey used as a power play isn't unexpected. Once TLC airs the episode, everything will be cleared. 90 Day Fiancé, Darcey caught being high on camera? Fans upset over latest video. 90 Day Fiancé viewers were in disbelief when they recently saw Darcey Silva's behavior in a recent clip. They claimed that her behavior looked a little too off to ignore. This is because she didn't seem to be in her senses at all, and fans wondered whether Darcey was actually high on camera. Yes, you read that right. Fans are dissecting every blink, pause, and slur as they are raising many questions. Is this true? What is this all about? Was Darcey really high on camera? Keep on reading to learn more about Darcey and her recent behavior, which hasn't been sitting well with her audience at all. 90 Day Fiancé, Darcey is dealing with marital issues? 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After's Tell-All segment made it clear that Darcey and Georgi's marriage wasn't stable at all. They had a long list of issues, and they weren't able to find common ground at all. Several sources even claimed that these two weren't even living together and were miles apart these days. Georgi is back in his homeland, and he has been posting several happy clips and pictures on Instagram. He is showing no signs of togetherness with Darcey. On the other hand, some sources claimed that Darcey was in Turkey and she was getting another surgery to become her 5.0 version. Hence, it seems that these two are no longer together. 90 Day Fiancé, Darcey was high on camera? Darcey Silva recently shared a clip with her 90 Day Fiancé audience, and the latter was quick to conclude that she didn't look like her usual self. She evidently wasn't in her senses, and some Reddiers wondered if she was actually high. The OP noted, "Darcey high as hell." The thread further claimed, "I'm flabbergasted, I think this is the worst I've seen." The Reddit thread even shared several screenshots from the clips, which featured Darcey in a completely different form. She was making weird faces, which a sane person would never make. The celeb's facial expressions further made it evident that something wasn't right with her. Several viewers admitted that Darcey was high, and it was clear that she had a high dose. A user wrote, "She was at a 90DF Christmas party, so you know she'll automatically be zoot." Another one added, "She's always high or drunk or both. She has to be to look at herself in the mirror." Someone else pointed out that Darcey wasn't even able to fully open her eyes, which again added to the narrative that something wasn't right with her. On the other hand, a user predicted that Darcey was perhaps still on medication. There is a fair chance that she underwent surgery, and she was still taking some medications. A user noted, "I've had a theory that a lot of this surgery is half for the medications." However, this mere clip has raised concern among viewers, and they are begging Darcey to have some control over herself. What do you think? Do let us know in the comments section. 90 Day Fiancé Mega Reunion. TLC brings most famous stars together for a glam holiday bash. Photos inside. 90 Day Fiancé just delivered the most iconic holiday event fans didn't know they needed. TLC gathered the cast from around the world for a star-studded celebration in New York. From surprising reunions to unexpected pairings, viewers are already obsessing over every moment from the glamorous night. It seems the network came up with the perfect idea to wrap up the year with their cast members. Some of the most unexpected stars surprised viewers with their reunion and showed off their new friendship at the party. Celebrities from around the world took time out to meet their co-stars and make fun memories together. Who was there? How did the party go? What was the highlight of the night? Read on to find all the details. 90 Day Fiancé, Silva twins and 90 Day Bad Boys stole the limelight. Of course, 90 Day Fiancé parties are incomplete without the Silva twins. Darcey and Stacey captured the attention with their over-the-top energy and glam style. They lit up the room with their bold personalities and unmatched spirits. The TLC stars were in attendance with their respective partners, Georgi and Florian. Another highlight of the night was our 90 Day Bad Boys, Rob Warren, Josh Weinstein, and Jamal Menzies. They traveled to New York and joined the castmates at Tavern on the Green in Central Park. The trio even gave a live performance for the first time in front of their castmates. The reality TV stars had a lot of fun dancing with their co-stars. Rob, Josh, and Jamal set the stage on fire with their unmatched energy. They also loved to reunite Elise, Vanya, and the Silva twins. 90 Day Fiancé, Big Ed turns into Santa while Jenny flies solo to New York. Big Ed remains at the center of attention at one more 90 Day Fiancé event. How can TLC host a party without their best entertainer? Of course, the reality TV star had to make his grand appearance to bring some glamour and charm. Brown posed with each cast member before he turned into Santa. The dramatic costume change stunned fans, who had never expected him to become Santa Claus. However, the highlight of the night was his unexpected reunion with ex-girlfriend, Liz Woods, at the afterparty. The duo surprised viewers by sharing their memories from the sweet reunion on social media. Liz shared a video of herself having a drink with him after 2 years. She wrote, "The reunion everyone never saw coming." Vanya Gerbich and Elise Benson also made headlines for attending the party. The latter has just returned to the Before the 90 Days spin-off. Kalani Fagata also posed with the Silva twins in a green velvet dress. Fans were shocked to see Jenny Slatten back in New York. She appears to have traveled alone to the US for the reunion with her co-stars. Darcey shared a video of herself grooving with Jenny and having fun with the rest of the cast. Meanwhile, Thais made sure to bring a cutout of Patrick Mendez's photo after he had to cancel his trip at the last moment. Emily and Kobe, as usual, enjoyed the night and made fun memories before welcoming their fourth baby. Fans noticed the absence of some of the most popular stars, who couldn't make it to the party. Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev, known from the spin-off show Darcey and Stacey, reportedly got married on November 11, 2023. Darcey has had a history of toxic relationships, including with Jessie Meester and Tom Brooks. Despite a tumultuous on and off engagement, photos have surfaced suggesting that Darcey and Georgi had a wedding ceremony in Connecticut. Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev from the popular 90 Day Fiancé spin-off Darcey and Stacey reportedly got married on November 11, 2023. Darcey was first seen in 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 1 when she was dating Jessie Meester. Darcey and Jessie turned out to be one of the most toxic 90 Day Fiancé couples, and her relationship with Tom Brooks was no different. Darcey revealed she was dating someone new when she was cast in her own twin-themed spin-off with sister Stacey Silva. Darcey had met massage therapist Georgi online. He was a Bulgarian man who had been living in the US for 10 years. 90 Day Fiancé blogger John Yates has now shared photos from what appears to be Darcey and Georgi's wedding ceremony. As just discussed on my #exclusive YouTube live, these pictures were taken from Darcey and Georgi's alleged wedding on Saturday, November 11, 23, he wrote in the caption. As per John Yates, Darcey and Georgi got married in their home in Connecticut. Darcey and Georgi's engagement aired in the Darcey and Stacey Season 1 finale. Georgi proposed to Darcey in June 2020 after 4 months of dating. They broke up, and Georgi popped the question again to Darcey in the Season 3 finale before fans read about Darcey revealing she was single again in March 2022. Darcey and Georgi hinted at November 11th wedding in September. The ceremony was intimate. Georgi and Darcey apparently only invited 20 people to their wedding. The pictures showed Darcey looking stunning in a fishtail gown with a plunging neckline to show her curves. It had delicate embroidery with rhinestones while Georgi looked dapper in his classic tuxedo. The couple first sparked rumors of an upcoming wedding in September 2023. Georgi posted and deleted a post captioned, "It's finally happening." He also tagged Darcey in the caption and included that the accompanying picture was of Georgi dressed in a tuxedo. Darcey had responded to the post with several heart emojis in the comments. Georgi was caught ring shopping at Tiffany & Company in June 2023. He shared the video from inside the store in Dubai and zoomed in on a pair of his and her wedding bands to suggest he was buying them. Georgi told fans that he was ready to put a ring on it but wasn't ready to confirm anything yet. Meanwhile, Georgi also shared a selfie recently to reveal his new look after getting facial fillers in his cheeks, jawline, and lips. If Darcey and Georgi did get married, then he got a makeover just in time for the wedding. The couple was last seen together in Darcey and Stacey Season 4, when they were not together. Darcey wanted to move on. She was also seen dating a man named Zach. There were suspicions that the couple had reconciled off-screen because they were spotted together, even though they were fighting at a Miami restaurant in January 2023. They continued flirting on Instagram, and now that they are allegedly married, perhaps their wedding will be featured in Darcey and Stacey Season 5. Darcey Silva's marriage to Georgi Rusev is on the rocks. The 90 Day Fiancé star fled to her father's Connecticut home this week. She sought solace amid growing tensions with her husband. Her father, however, refused to let her move in. He urged her to stop involving him in their marital disputes. This confrontation marks a new low for the couple's televised relationship. Legal woes compound relationship struggles for cast. The drama extended beyond Darcey and Georgi. Jasmine Pineda received devastating legal news. According to Reuters, her immigration status is now critically linked to her estranged husband, Gino Palazzolo. An attorney informed Jasmine that Florida law presumes Gino is the father of her unborn child. This is due to their existing marriage. This complication could impact the child's citizenship if she faces deportation before giving birth. Couples retreat fails to mend fractured relationships. A couples retreat provided little respite for other stars. Yara Zaya and Jovi Dufresne continued to clash. Yara famously declared she prefers shopping for luxury goods over intimacy. Meanwhile, Elizabeth Castrovet and Loren Brovarnik attempted to reconcile. Their friendship remained strained over broken trust. The retreat highlighted the deep-seated issues plaguing multiple couples this season. Family conflict erupts for Brandon and Julia. Brandon Gibbs and Julia Trubkina faced their own crisis. Brandon's parents, Ron and Betty, were furious to learn the couple planned an open-ended European trip. Brandon had already quit his job without telling them. The argument escalated when Betty suggested Julia return to Russia. Brandon subsequently broke down in tears. He had never been in such a serious conflict with his parents before. Reality TV star Darcey Silva has sparked major breakup rumors with her husband, Georgi Rusev. The 90-day fiancé personality publicly demanded to be removed from his Instagram. This dramatic exchange occurred on a birthday post he dedicated to her. Fans are now speculating about the state of their marriage. The couple famously tied the knot in 2022 after a tumultuous on-again, off-again relationship. Silva's cryptic posts fuel speculation of marital trouble. Darcey did not stop with her initial comment. She continued to post enigmatic messages on her own profile. One video was captioned with a strong statement about walking away. "Sometimes walking away is the most loving thing you can do for yourself," she wrote. She added that she is choosing peace and the love she deserves. This language strongly hints at personal turmoil. In another post, she declared she was letting go, leveling up, and loving me. She emphasized moving forward without looking back. Georgi has remained silent on the matter since the incident. He has not addressed her comments publicly. However, he has shared promotional content for their current show. According to People magazine, neither star has officially confirmed a separation. Fans and followers react to the potential split. The online reaction was immediate and divided. Many fans swarmed the comment sections with their theories. Some believe the entire situation is a publicity stunt. Several comments suggested the couple is angling for a spot on another TLC show. "This sounds like a case for TLC's Last Resort," one user wrote. They implied the drama could be manufactured for a new storyline and a paid vacation. Others questioned Darcey's method of handling the conflict. One person pointed out that blocking someone is more effective than a public comment. Another simply advised her to leave social media altogether if she wants to avoid being posted about. The couple's rocky history makes this new development plausible to many viewers. Their relationship has been a central, drama-filled narrative on the 90-Day Fiancé spin-offs for years. The ongoing Darcey Silva split speculation highlights the intense public scrutiny reality stars face. Their relationship status remains officially unconfirmed, leaving fans to dissect every social media clue. Darcey Silva from 90-Day Fiancé has ignited speculation about her marriage. The reality star publicly demanded her husband, Georgi Rusev, remove her from his social media. The outburst came directly on a birthday post he dedicated to her. Fans were immediately concerned about the couple's stability. This incident follows a pattern of on and off drama for the pair. Darcey's posts hint at marital trouble and self-love journey. Darcey did not stop with that single comment. She continued posting cryptic messages on her own profile in the following days. One video was captioned about walking away to find peace. She emphasized choosing the love she feels she deserves. Another post discussed letting go and leveling up, signaling a personal transformation. Georgi Rusev has not publicly addressed his wife's comments. He has remained silent on the matter since the birthday tribute. According to People, he has only shared promotional content for their show since then. Fans speculate on motivations behind the drama. Viewers quickly flooded social media with their theories. Many suspect this could be a ploy for more screen time. Some suggested the couple is angling for a spot on 90-Day, The Last Resort. One fan commented that the show pays well, implying a financial motive. Others questioned the public nature of the dispute. Several followers gave Darcey direct advice about handling the situation privately. They noted that blocking someone is more effective than a public comment. The couple's rocky history makes this new drama unsurprising to longtime fans. The future of Darcey and Georgi's marriage remains uncertain. These new Darcey Silva split rumors have captivated the 90-day fiancé community. Only time will tell if this is another temporary rift or a permanent breakup. Darcey's emotional reaction during dinner with Georgi's family on 90 Day Fiancé was unexpected and shocking. Georgi hadn't seen his sister in 30 years, adding to the overwhelming moment for Darcey and his family. Despite some challenges like food, Darcey and Georgi found their time in Bulgaria beneficial and were grateful for the experience. Darcey Silva's trip to meet husband Georgi Rusev's family on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, was far more surprising than either of them anticipated. After more than a decade of ups and downs, the couple returned to Georgi's homeland of Bulgaria for the first time since marrying in 2023. Darcey felt the need to tone down her appearance, but that wasn't the biggest surprise. The real shock came during a family dinner where no one was prepared for how it unfolded. Why was Darcey meeting Georgi's family so shocking? Darcey was the first woman Georgi brought home to meet his parents, so she took that very seriously. So she went to great lengths to tone down her appearance and toss the tight, revealing clothing and over-the-top makeup out of respect for his family. But what shocked them was Darcey's emotional reaction during dinner, something no one expected. It was shocking when you, to Darcey, started crying at that first dinner with my family. That was really shocking for everybody, especially from my parents, Georgi told Decider. Laughing, Darcey replied, I can't hold back my tears. I wasn't trying to make anyone uncomfortable. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and they know that now. That's when Georgi revealed he